Hello and good evening and welcome everyone live here to A Giving Gift. My name's Vicky. It's lovely to have you with us this evening and I'm a psychic medium. So we're doing mediumship this evening. Let me explain mediumship. How I work is like tuning in to a radio station and finding the right frequency so that your loved ones can bring through their identity in what they look like, their passing, a memory, past memories, all the things that would help you know that that is them. Okay. So we've just had our 10 lucky winners. So I'm going to say hello to everyone first to give everyone a chance to actually hear their names, should their names come out. Don't forget, guys, thank you so much for all the likes and shares. We have had over 147,000 views, and A Given Gift has just, wow, it's incredible. And as far as all over the world, we have different countries, different places joining us. It's absolutely fantastic. We're not doing cards this evening. What we're doing this evening is joining the two worlds together to bring those messages through from those who have crossed over. Just to explain to you all, if you are new here on A Given Gift, when I work with Spirit World, they don't stand parallel to my arm. They stand slightly behind me. So you will see, as I bring in loved ones here, turning my head and listening. And I only do it for a couple of seconds until I've listened, and then I will give the message back. Okay. So let me say some hellos, and then I can't wait to tell you all. But the names will go up after the evening is finished here on A Given Gift post for those that may be working that may not be able to join us this evening. So let's have a look. Just need a drink first. It's been a very busy day with readings. Thank you so much for those today who's joined us. And every reading that comes through A Given Gift, we make that donation to our amazing doctors and nurses there at the NHS Fund. I can just feel you all like tense now, so let's say some hellos, then I'll announce it. Hi to Megan Doherty, lovely to have you. Hi to Gloria Jones, how are you? Sue Gilchrist, Kathy Musgrove, Joanne Holmes and Amanda Gill. Hi to Chris Holmes, ignore the squinting please. Mark Cummings and Foxy Marie Cree. Hi to Tracy Mail and Joe Watt. Sharon Corcoran, lovely to have you. Susan Smith, hi to Emma Disney, hope you're okay, Emma. Shanella Wilshire, lovely to have you. Hi to Karen Doyle, hope you're feeling much better, Karen. Kirsty Brown, and hi to Norma Dickinson. Julia Collier, Michelle Hambry, hi Michelle. Edith Woods and Vicky Briggs Porter. Hi to, I've missed one. Hi to Diane Bevis and Amy Picker. Mandy Johnson and Megan Chapman. Claire Kirk and Sandra Andrews. Linda Mary Beckett. Trina Wade. Polly Ancliffe. Tyron Lisa, and so many more of you. And also to Anne and Colin Freshney. So let's have the drum roll in all of a second. Should you want to read in, please visit www.agivengift.com. And also, Tracy will pick up your email there, but we are very busy, so just a little bit of patience with Tracy getting back to you there. So the winners are, they're all written down here. Okay, so the first winner that came top was a Sue Brailsford. So Sue Brailsford, if you're joining us this evening, very well done. The second one here is a Walsh Emma Louise. You were second there, Walsh Emma Louise, and well done to you there. The third one was at Emma Sills. So Emma Sills, if you are joining us, you was the third. Fourth was a Chris Holmes. So if you're joining us, Chris, you was the fourth one there. Well done. The fifth one there was Mel Hopkinson. So well done, Mel, if you're joining us this evening. The sixth one was a Sharon Kersey. So well done to a Sharon Kersey. The seventh was an Elaine Wright. So Elaine Wright, if you're joining us, well done. The eighth was a Lindsay Ross. So well done to a Lindsay Ross. Ninth, a Samantha Ellis. So Samantha Ellis, if you're joining us this evening, well done and congratulations. And the 10th was a Corin Hadlow. Well done to each and every one of you. I look forward to doing all of your readings here. So if you can all contact, please, the lucky winners. Vicky at agivinggift.com, along with your contact number. Tracy will be calling you then on Sunday to arrange your free reading. And that's all you need to do. Just contact Tracy. If you're not joining us this evening, it will be on the live post. It will go up there. And I will be doing this again next week. So we all get that chance. We all get that opportunity of winning a freebie. Okay? So that's the winners. The photograph was a Trina Wade. So I'm going to do the photograph first, Trina Wade, and tell you what I got. So this is the part when there's a photograph where I write down what I actually pick up with a photograph. But I'll say some more hellos there to you before I tell you what I picked up there, Trina. And congratulations, everyone. Hi to Tyron Lisa. Hi to Irene Briggs-Price. How are you, my lovely? Sharon Taylor and Zoe Joins. Kathleen Body and Amanda Harness. Shannon Jarman and Susan Smith. And to Dawn Harvey. Edith Wood. Liz Bennett Atkin. I did answer your question for you, Liz, on last night's live, to do with reincarnation, so you may need to just play it back. Okay. Mandy Johnson, well done, Sue Brailsford, you was the top winner. Hi to Carol Jeffries, Gloria Kearns, Shannon Jarman and Wendy Kelly. Hi to Carol Jeffries and Matthew Wheatcroft, Kath Welsh, Savannah Weekly, and so many more of you. So don't be disappointed, guys. We've still got each week where there'll be other winners selected as well. Okay, so Trina Wade. Let me tell you what I got. You sent a photograph there of a man with 2 children. So I got this gentleman passed in spirit here. And I feel that this gentleman was taken very tragically. What I actually got there, Trina, with this is that there was a split to do either with his passing to spirit, but definitely with a split, because I felt that he couldn't deal with this, Trina. And she went off with another man. That's what I got, okay? Which broke his heart. And Christmas was a sad time there, Trina. So I don't know whether this gentleman took his life, or it was a tragedy, or passed at Christmas there. And also a February memory there, Trina. But I felt when I looked at him that he was in a bad place for over a year. What did I get? And he showed me a house. That was right. He showed me a house. So someone was at home when he actually died. And there was also someone that had a tattoo of him in his memory. So if you could validate that for me as well. Not in a good relationship with the mother is what I put here. Oh yeah, and he showed me as a child making tents together. And he loved the 2 children. I got quite a lot from this photo. Loved the 2 children, and that there was a beautiful poem that you did for him. He has your 3 babies that you lost in spirit world. And I got 2 girls and a boy with that. So hopefully you could validate that, Trina, sorry. He does leave you a white feather. Said I right? Oh yeah, and I got a Leanne Rimes song. The one that was How Can I Live Without You? I heard that, so I got that as well. And just to confirm all of this, he saw you eating a Snicker bar. And so I don't know if that was today or if that was when it happened with the photograph. And God bless you there, Trina Wade. That's what I got with your photo. Right, then I'm ready for bringing in some loved ones here from Spirit World. I felt quite tired today, so let's see what we get. I've got a very big gentleman now, really, really tall. I'm going to say this gentleman was easy over 6 foot. Easy over 6 foot, okay? Now, I don't know if this gentleman had a beard, but he's making me feel like he might have had a beard. But I've got a really, really stocky gentleman here. And he's looking for Kelly. So this gentleman must have had a daughter. Yeah, he must have had a daughter called Kelly. Now, he's taking me to his passing here. I'm getting a lot of pain in my heart here. Now, he looks to be somewhere here in his mid-60s. That's how he actually looked. But he may not have been quite as old as that. It could have been in his late mid-50s, but it's how he's looking to me. I've got dark hair with this gentleman, but he's like a giant. He's really tall. Really, really tall gentleman. Now, he's saying that when he died, it was his heart. And what was that? It was his heart, and that someone looked, he's showing me it, someone looked through the window. Someone looked through the window. Someone looked through the window, because I can see someone peeping through the window. And this gentleman was actually on the floor. So I feel here that he must have been found here. I hope my screen hasn't froze. It's very, very slow. I've had to go on to 4G, sorry. So something to do with him being on a floor. Yeah, being on a floor. Now, he never got to say his goodbyes to his daughter, okay? Now, he did something. He's got these really big hands here. He did something either with building or something, or there might have been a project he was doing at the time. And there's a child, okay, there's a son that's taken on this gentleman's name. So there's a son, did I say Kerry or Kelly then? There's a son that's got part of his name, okay? And he's so proud. He says he's so proud of his son, okay? And his wife is on this side of life, so he's not with his wife. He's with a gentleman. I just need to describe who he's with now, or tell me what he's with, okay? He's with a gentleman. He's a lot shorter than, well, he's not short, but he's a lot smaller than this gentleman. Now, he's with a gentleman that looks, again, about 5'10". He's not short either, about 5'10". Now, this gentleman who's with the big chap, he had something with a cancer connection. So the first one here went very, very quickly, but the second one here with him was very, very poorly. Yeah, he was very, very poorly here for over a year. And that's what he's saying, for well over a year. And the second gentleman had one son. Right, okay, so I don't know if they were friends with one another or what connection was, but I'm not getting his name, but he's giving me the daughter's name, and the second gentleman is giving me that he has a son. Yeah, okay. Now, there seems to be, the big gentleman here, the dad, he's saying that he's so proud of his daughter, okay, in how far she has come with her life, okay, with her life, and there's a baby. So I don't know if this daughter has just had a baby or she's having a baby, I don't know. But Dad's with you there, my love, and I hope we can find the Kelly, I think he said, Kelly, for the dad here and the other gentleman with him here in spirit world, and God bless. That was quite a long one. Okay, say some more hellos. Okay. You're welcome, Corinne. It's an automatic thing on the system that selects, so you must have done a lot of sharing and liking. Hi to Rachel Groom and Lindsay Daubeny. And let me just go up a minute. Hi to Julie Collier, Lucy Skillion, Michelle Fryer Pantalon, Lindsay Daubeny, I don't know if I've said Lindsay, Debbie Mantell, let's have a look, Julie Rose, Sammy Chan, Jackie Maya, Hannah Leese, Brenda French, I've got another man now, Brenda French, Edith Wood, Matthew Wheatcroft, Shez Braley. You never know, Shez, you may win next time. You never know. Wendy Worthington and bless you, thank you, Trina, for validating that. Sherry Bright, Trish Cliff, and so many more. It's lovely to have you all with us this evening. I've got another gentleman now. Okay. Now he's giving me Dave. Dave or David. Dave. He's got quite a deep voice as well. I've got this gentleman here by the name of Dave or David. Now he's looking for his sister. Okay. Now he looks about 5... I'm going to go with probably about 5'10". A very casual man, this one. He's a very, very casual man. A man that would have wore like jeans and a t-shirt. He's saying that I didn't bother to dress up. People found, take me as they found me, okay? But he's looking for his sister, okay? And there's a February, I think that's what he says. There's a February memory with this gentleman, this Dave or David. Is that what he's saying? Right, okay. February memory, right. What he's saying is, he's taking me to his passing, and he's saying that it just happened so quick. It just happened so quick, he's just said. Now, in his life, what he's saying here is to his past, he never got over his wife. So I don't know if his wife's in spirit world with him. Something about he never got over his wife. And that he was very, very close to his sister, okay? Now, he's looking in his late 60s here, and I can see his hair here. He says, I didn't have a lot of it. I didn't have a lot, but I had some. And he's got like a brown hair, but he looks a bit thinning on here, okay? But this gentleman would have so spoke his mind, and he was a heavy smoker. I've got a lot of cigarette smell now. He was a heavy smoker. And he keeps trying to show me something. This is why I keep shutting my eyes to try and see what it is. Okay. He's showing me something to do with a farm. I don't know if he lived on a farm. I don't know if his sister had a farm. Something to do with a farm in the past. And he's saying that he's with Bill. So I don't know who Bill is with this Dave or David. But he's actually saying that we're together. Yeah, we're together. And there was a lot of conflict when this gentleman actually passed to spirit world, because he's just said he never got to say goodbye to his sister. So that's awful. No, there was conflict. He said it just happened. So I don't know if this... Okay, he says he was scared of doctors. Okay, he was scared of doctors. He didn't want to go to the doctors. He didn't want to get checked out and all that kind of thing. But he had some underlying health issues as well. Okay. And so when he died, it was a shock for his sister, okay? But there was something about this wife, and I don't know what he's trying to tell me here. I don't know if the wife died, I don't know. Because he keeps saying, I never moved on. I never moved on. And I hope we can find the lady, the sister, sorry. And he's cheeky, this one. He is cheeky. Because I feel he's cheeky. That's how he's coming through to me here. I hope I can find the sister to do with a Dave or David in spirit world that wants to send his love, and God bless. Some tall men tonight. So let me see who we have next. Wait a minute, stand back again. Hi to Sue Hallam and to Letty Marie Price. I can't see now. Mary Spratt, I think that says, yeah. Hi to Mary, Wendy Eastwood, Alex Applewhite. Hi to Tracy Mayo. Mayo Moifia, I think that says. You'll have to excuse me because my eyes are horrific. Margaret Bennett, Lindsay Ross, Dapper Dan, Tracy Ann Smith, Teresa Hatton and Talulu Morris, Jackie Hill, and Amber Haynes, I think that says. Chloe Jody, sorry. Tina Hind, thank you, Vicky. Michelle Curl, Tracy Gilmore. Yes, I do I do evening readings? I do evenings, Susan Smith, but it's just the way the diary is at the moment. So you're best just going over there to a given gift, and then you can have a look at what is available. But we do cards as well. So I have been on here just about every night there, Susan. And tomorrow it will be cards and things like that. And Sunday I might do some things on crystal so people can have a little bit more input for different ailments. Hi to Julia Bradley. And I think I ought to keep away from the screen. Helen Musson, lovely to have you. And Elaine Wright, Karen McGregor, Matthew Wheatcroft, and Laura Deeks. Lovely to have you, Laura. And Sarah Higgs. Let's see who else we have now. Oh, now I've got a lady. That's nice. Okay. Now I've got a lady here. Now she's looking to me. She's in her late 30s. She's got a beautiful hair. I've got really beautiful curly hair with this lady. So I'm going to say she looks late 30s, early 40s. Okay. Now this lady is looking for her daughter. She's not giving me her daughter's name. Okay, there's a December memory looking for her daughter. Now, all she's showing me here is something to do in a kitchen. I don't know if she died in a kitchen. I've got a kitchen. She's just showing me a kitchen. And she's just telling me I was on the floor. So I feel this lady passed tragically, but she's not going kind of into it other than saying in the kitchen. So I know she died, this lady, in the kitchen. And she was a very, very young mother because I feel a young lady. What's she saying? Now she's taking me back. So if we can find the daughter for the young lady that passed very tragically in the kitchen on the floor. She says, she's taking me back, sorry, to a memory. Hold on, I just need to see it because I can't, when they don't tell me I have to look for it. Okay, she's showing me a house and she's showing me like it was a close kind of thing. And she's saying that my daughter will know because we faced the garages. That's what she's just said. So maybe when they were small, maybe, I don't know. She says we faced the garages. Okay. I don't feel this lady had one child. I feel this lady had more than one child here. But she's not giving me boys or girls. And I don't know if the daughter's got something with her leg at the minute. The lower leg. Unless it was this lady, I'm not sure. But I'm feeling it's here. I don't feel, because they're giving me this, so it could be the daughter. Okay. And I don't know if the daughter would understand, but she's saying, I did get to see the wedding. I did get to see the wedding. Okay, and on this daughter's wedding day, she knows that the daughter carried something or had something to do with the mother on her wedding day. Okay. And her daughter is this lady living again. They're the same, their morals, and that's what she's actually saying. Okay. Now, she's also giving me here, there's something to do with a child. So I don't know if there's been a baby since this mother has passed to spirit. She's saying a baby. But what she's actually saying is, she's so proud of her daughter. Okay. She's so proud of her daughter because her daughter was her world. She's so proud of her daughter. And this lady had a lot of friends because she said, I had many, many friends here. But she's so proud of her daughter. And there's something to do with the two photographs of the lady, that one sits near the TV and one sits in the bedroom. So I hope I can find that, of the young lady here in spirit world looking for her daughter with this memory. So if some of you here know, this might be for the young girl. Her mother is so, so proud of her, and I want to leave her love there, because she's saying, I've waited a long, long time, and she's bringing me masses and masses of roses here. But I don't know if this was for her or if she's bringing it for the daughter. And God bless. That's a nice one. She wasn't very old, this lady. Let's see who else we get. Let me say hello here and I'll have another sip of my tea. Hi to Wendy Eastwood. Tracy Ann Smith. Hi to Jeannie Mary Fincham. Hi, Jeannie. I loved your watch party today, Jeannie, with the pint. I thought you did really well. Katie Allison. Who else we got? Jennifer Glover, I think that says. Sandra Hall. Hi to Diane Thompson. Laura Weilman. Spare me a minute, it's my eyesight. Carol Gilbert, Tony Beardsley, I think that says. Sarah Steele, lovely to have you, Sarah Steele. And Jade Lucy Cummings. Debbie Clark. Wait a minute. Anne-Marie Price, lovely to have you. Linda Connor. I ought to give up looking, didn't I, really? Jacqueline Lloyd. Tracy Hollyland or something, I can see, yeah. Laura Ann and Kayla Palmer and Kayla Tina Louise Jarvis, and so many more of you. Lovely to have you all with us this evening. Let me see who else we get. Okay, right, okay. I've got another gentleman now. I've got a lot of males this evening. Now, this gentleman's giving me the name Anthony. Anthony, okay. So, I've got a gentleman by the name of Anthony, okay. Now, he looks about 5... I'm going to go with probably 5'9", 5'10", okay. Now, I can see this gentleman's quite rugged. He looks to me like he's quite rugged. Dark wavy hair. I've got dark wavy hair with this gentleman. Now, he says he has a sister, so there's a sister. He's saying here that he wasn't right in himself for quite some time. This gentleman passed at home. He says, I died at home. I died at home. And this was quick. Now, he looks to me as if he's somewhere, and I'm not brilliant with age here, but it's how he's coming across to me. He looks to me around 60, maybe 2, maybe 63. But I could be a year out either way, but that's how old he's looking to me here. Now, this gentleman, he says there was a love that he had. There was a love that he had, and after that, there wasn't really any more. Now, with him in spirit world, okay, with him in spirit world is a young man, a very young man, that again, I would say is in his 30s. Big smile, very gentle soul. And this young man, something with a lamppost, wait a minute, something with a lamppost. This young man had a car accident, but I don't know if he was something to do with a lamppost, because I'm seeing a post. But I can't understand if he was, I don't know. I've got this post. But I feel this young gentleman in spirit world is with this Anthony also here. And he's saying he wasn't ready for going. He's saying he minded his own business. He kept himself to himself. But he says he was a wind-up as well. So not the young gentleman here, but the Anthony was a wind-up. And that's what he's just said, okay? He was a wind-up. But there's an older gentleman with him, so I don't know if he's got a father in spirit world, although I'm not picking him up. But there's an older gentleman with this Anthony. But he's sending love to, he says, I'm sending love to all the family. So that I'm going to leave Anthony's love here for his sister, because he said it's for my sister, because my sister was my rock. And I really hope we can find the Anthony for the sister, and there's a connection with a young man with a car accident, and God bless. Let me say some more hellos. I've only had one lady in this evening. Thank you everyone for your likes and shares. Let me just step back a bit and I might be able to see that a bit. Hi to Kimberly Branson. Hi to Sally Ann Upton. Vicky Shadari, God bless to you there, Vicky. God bless to you there. Kelly, oh, I've done that one. Lisa Scott, Wendy Worthington, Penny Kirkland. God, I tell you my eyes, honestly. James Rome, I think that says. Caroline Parr, Corinne Wood, Rebecca Sampson, Frankie Smith, lovely to have you. Claire Kirk, Lena Smith, best giving it up, Vicky, is a bad job. Charlotte Holland, and I'm going to stop there because I can't see that, I can't even read it. Let's see who else we have. Okay. I've got a gentleman, I've got another man, okay, so I've got another gentleman here. Now, this gentleman that's coming through now, he looks in his mid-70s. Now, I've got a gentleman, and I don't feel, he had hair, but I don't feel he had a lot of hair. Now, he's giving me Jim, so I've definitely got the name here. So there's a Jim looking for his daughter, okay, looking for his daughter. Now, he's showing me hospital. So this gentleman, I feel, was in hospital, and he's saying about there was something with his lungs. There was something to do with either COPD maybe, or emphysema there. And there was 3 people around this gentleman's bedside when he actually passed to spirit world. Okay. He's showing me his garden. He just loved his garden, this gentleman. And he's giving me of a February memory. So I don't know if this gentleman, Jim, passed in February, or whether there's a memory there in February. Okay. Now, his daughter that he's looking for here, always sees the robin, he's saying, and she often says, "Is that you, Dad?" So this must be Jim for his daughter, okay. And what he's saying is this gentleman was an amazing man, and he's giving me, there was something with an engineer within this family here. So I really hope I can find Jim's daughter, okay? And he adored his grandchildren. So this gentleman had time with his grandchildren, because I feel he was here for quite some time before he actually passed to spirit world, okay? Didn't hear that bit, hold on. And when the daughter was a child, he remembers buying her a red coat with a brown collar or something. I got brown buttons and a red coat with a brown collar. So I hope that she can validate that. But I definitely feel we've got a dad, definitely a dad. And this gentleman was a very, very well-dressed gentleman. Very, very well-dressed gentleman. And he's saying here that there was part goodbyes. They was part goodbyes. But he wants his daughter to know that he's sending love and that he's only a thought away. And God bless. I'm hoping we're going to get some more ladies in this evening. I've only had one. Okay. Let's see who else is coming in. I'm just going to do just a couple of lows because I'm not going to try and strain my eyes anymore. Hi to Cassie Stunner, I think that says Sturmer. Janice Webb. Hi to Laura Priestley. All the readings, the post will be going up, obviously, after we finish live for the reading. So play the video back and the winners are all announced there. Okay. I've got somebody looking for Heidi now. Heidi? I'm sure that says, I'm sure he just said Heidi. I've got a gentleman looking for Heidi. He's just said Heidi. So I don't know if Heidi is his daughter or his granddaughter. I don't know. But I've got a gentleman here. Now, he looks to me about, I'm going to go with probably 5'9". He's quite a tall gentleman, 5'9", 5'10". I could be an inch out. Now, this gentleman's got his hair all combed back here. He's got it combed back because I can see his hair combed back. Now, I'm feeling that this gentleman also had underlying health issues here because he's saying, it was a struggle, my love. It was a struggle. And he's showing me these glasses because I can see glasses on this gentleman's face. Okay. Now, what he's saying is he's showing me a bed, and part of me feels there was something with his heart because I'm feeling like I can't breathe here. I'm very, very, very breathless because I'm feeling like I need to prop all these pillars up behind me. And he's going on about 4 people now. So I don't know if there was 4 people around this gentleman's bedside when he actually passed. Was there 4? Or there was 4 people in the house. 4 people in the house or 4 people around him when he actually passed to spirit world here. But I feel there's something with underlying health because he said there was more than that. This gentleman had a lot more than that. But he just wants to give this Heidi, he keeps saying, a really big hug. Okay. Now, there's something about, at the moment, I don't know if this is Heidi's mother or father. He says he's talking about changing all the back garden or has changed the back garden. Yeah, or has changed the back garden. And he's also given me of a February memory and of a December memory. So I don't know if that's something to do there maybe with family, birthdays or something. But he's aware that there was holding his hand here to when he actually passed here to spirit world, because he's saying they never left my side. They never left my side. I feel quite emotional with him. But he's saying here, I had a good life, but I lived for my family. I lived for my family, and that's what he's just said. And I want to leave this gentleman's love. But again, I don't know if I've got a father. I don't know if I've got a grandfather, because he's not saying to me, I'm dad or I am granddad, okay? But I want to leave the gentleman's love and try and find the right, the name Heidi, who this gentleman's going on about. Oh, and he's just bought me a massive mug of tea. This man loved his cups of teas. He just loved his cups of teas, is what he's saying here. And God bless and thank you. I might just do one more. I'll do one more and then I'm going to say goodnight. I've got another man. I've got men all this evening. Okay. I've got another gentleman now. Now, I've got quite a well-presented man now, because I'm feeling like I've got a man that I haven't got any hair on my head. I don't feel I've got any hair. So I've got a gentleman looking for his daughter. Now, this gentleman looks about 5, I would say 5'9", 5'10". There was also here some military links in the family with this gentleman. There was something in the forces and there was something in nursing. So something from either side there. He's also mentioning the name Lynn. Lynn, hold on. I don't know if it was a Lynn or I missed it. I got the L, but I didn't quite hear it, okay? Now, what he's saying here is he passed very, very suddenly here, and that there was a July memory with this gentleman here. I've not got his name yet. There's a July memory with this gentleman, and there was something to do with a planned trip. Something to do with a planned trip that was either cancelled or changed, something to do with a cancel or change here, and that there's an Annie, there's an Anne or Annie with this gentleman in spirit world. But I feel this man here is actually looking for his daughter. He's making me feel like he's looking for his daughter. And he's showing me a garden now. Oh God, hang on, I'm in somebody's garden again. Hold on, I'm seeing this garden. And there's something with all this trellis work in this garden. He says as you went further down, there was all trellis work and there was all flowers. I don't know if he was a gardener here or something with the trellis, unless it's in this girl's garden, I don't know. But he's going on about the garden and he's sending love to 2 children as well here. But I don't actually feel with this man that there was time for goodbyes. So that's quite a short, sweet message from the last gentleman. And I want to say, God bless. I want to thank each and every one of you this evening for joining me here live on A Giving Gift. It's been lovely to have you all. And I'd now just get my piece of paper for the prayers here. So I'd like to send prayers, see if you'd all do some prayers later, for a Johnny Butler, who's an older gentleman that's been in hospital for a speedy recovery. Also for a Dawn Harvey's brother, Martin. For a Sonia Cole's friend, Holly, a young girl that I think's been in ICU. For all those suffering at the moment with bereavement, because bereavement is one of the hardest things to actually deal with. It's one of the hardest things. And for all those that's having memories of their loved ones, whether it be their anniversary, anything like that, praying for you all. And I also want to send here some healing and prayers for our amazing doctors and nurses and to all you key workers out there that are risking your life for all of us. For those with underlying health issues. My thought for today here is when you're thankful for what you really have, you are always rewarded with more. Good night, everyone. God bless. And I'll see you all tomorrow to do the cards. I'll go through the sheets and take care. Good night.